My name is Stephen Stones, and for a long time, I felt like my married life had turned into a bland, tasteless routine. I still loved Kathy, my kind and gentle wife, but my heart was far too vulnerable to the whispers of temptation. It all began with a dream, one so vivid it felt more like a memory than a fantasy. In it, Kathy was introducing me to her best friend, Patricia, a true femme fatale. I was so struck by her presence that I dropped my fork, and when I reached under the table to retrieve it, I saw her legs moving in a way that left me breathless. Patricia was openly seducing me right under Kathy's nose, and the moment my wife went into the kitchen to find a corkscrew, we were locked in a passionate kiss. When I jerked awake in a cold sweat, I tried to convince myself it was just a trick of my subconscious. But reality proved to be far more cunning. Kathy informed me that a friend from university was coming over for dinner, and when she showed me a photo, there she was. Patricia, the woman from my dream. I felt a rush of fear mingled with a dark thrill. Kathy told me she didn't believe in prophetic dreams, but she reminded me of one thing. Fate always gives you a choice. At that moment, I decided my choice was changed. Patricia arrived, and the evening felt like a blur of stolen glances. Eventually, I betrayed Kathy in our own home. Patricia even complained about our squeaky mattress. And blinded by lust, I set out to buy a brand new deluxe replacement, deciding to save money by moving it myself. It was a fatal mistake. While struggling to haul the heavy mattress up the stairs, I lost my balance and tumbled backward, spiraling down into the dark. The next thing I remember was standing outside our apartment door. I was filthy, bearded, looking like a man who had lost everything. Kathy opened the door, but there was no love in her eyes, only a cold, sharp disdain. She threw me out because I had cheated on her with Patricia, who had subsequently dumped me after stealing all my money. Instead of help, Kathy offered me the old mattress we had intended to throw away, and a muscular, handsome man named Carl stepped out from my old home. He was her new husband. I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness, but she was unyielding. You didn't make a mistake. You made a choice. I jerked my eyes open again. I was still lying on the stairs under the mattress. It had been a dream within a dream, but the horror of it finally sobered me up. I kicked that cursed mattress aside, returned home, and washed my face, trying to scrub away the shame. At that very moment, Kathy walked in with Patricia. Everything was repeating. The same dress, the same talk about the corkscrew, the same request for the ketchup. Patricia looked at me with that same sultry gaze, waiting for our secret game to begin. I picked up the bottle, looked at her, and realized it wasn't worth it. With every ounce of strength I had, I hurled the ketchup against the wall. I'm making my choice, I told her firmly. Get out of here. I chose Kathy. I chose my wife while there was still time to save what mattered. Patricia stood there in shock as I finally broke free from my own illusions.